Hello everyone, welcome back to Homestuck. Finally, we're gonna get Jade in the game. Maybe. Maybe. What happened last time? Vriska talking to John, Terezi and Dave talking. I think that was pretty much it, right? So yeah, here we are. There she is, all tuckered out. You wonder what she's dreaming about. Surely something adorable. Well, considering Carcat alluded to nightmares or something and not wanting to talk about what he saw after Prospect got destroyed, probably not. Anyway, guess it's time to get down to business and save her life. You prepare to initiate an uninterrupted sequence of life-saving events. Deploy, huh? Uh-oh. Nana? Why? Nana, no! Nana, why? Nana, you knocked my rocket. Oh, the trollometer. What was that called? I don't remember, but it was with the Kanaya thing. Is just going off the chart. Nana. Okay, well, we caught everything. I thought for sure we were going to lose the rocket boots. What have you been doing?
Nana, what the heck?
John, you remind me so much of your father when he was your age. He was just as easily bested by this crafty old prankstress. Now that I realize, this is just like Terezi's voice, but slightly different. Anyway.
Really?
Yes, it would be many years before he would take the gambit in exchange for with your Nana. In an exchange with your Nana. There we go. Give it a little bit of old person voice. You know, like this.
But Nana, did you know he's not really my dad? And also, I'm not technically your grandson? And you're actually sort of my mother, though.
Of course I knew this, John. I have known for many years. I have also known that in a sense you are my father as well. You were the one to push all those buttons, after all.
Huh. Oh yeah. Don't you find that all a little strange?
John, I'm the ghost of an old lady with one arm who's dressed like a clown. Why would that seem strange to me?
So, where have you been, Nana? I was looking all over for you.
I've been looking for you too, dear. The amulet.
This is more Rose's department, I think. You have?
Yes, it seems you've been rising through the rungs of your Esha ladder quite swiftly.
Yeah, I'm now an ectobibbloblabysitter. Damn it, you know what I mean.
Yes, that is quite high. You've climbed so much faster than I did in my youth. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
You should have returned sooner. I could have given you this boon at a much lower rung.
Boon?
Here, John, take this. Still covered in pie.
Okay, but what is it?
You can now use it to summon me wherever you go. Now we needn't endure these long spells without a good visit.
Oh, cool. That's great.
And now, the most important question of all. When was the last time you eaten anything, young man?
I guess it has been a good while. I've been snacking on Gushers a whole lot. Blech. I never realized how terrible they were, actually.
Yeah, if you have more than, 3 Gushers, you realize that, they kind of just taste like wax. Anyway. That is completely unacceptable. I'll prepare a healthy home-cooked meal while you relax in your ghost bed and rescue your paradox sister.
Oh, boy!
What would you like? Name your heart desires. I'll use my spooky ghost powers to make it.
Wow.
Why, John, do you hear that sound?
No.
Sounds as if your meal is nearly finished.
Really? Already? Bzzzt.
No!
Nana!
Ooh. Rose, get hassled. Huh? Okay, Rose is in Earthbound too.
These chumps just won't quit hounding you. It's like they heard somebody over here was handing out asses, and they got nothing but years of bitter ass famine.
Do not tell me that Carcat stole that line. Okay, answer Eridan. Oh, good lord. What? Why did we zoom in like this? This is uncomfortable. Okay. Who are you trying to convince with this ludicrous poppycock? Magic is not real. Whatever you're doing, it's not real. It's something else outright entirely. It's fancy and impressive and all, but it's not like the fucking figmental storybook claptrap you want to make it out as. So, how about you get off your high sky horse? Why do you keep addressing me? Oh my god, their texts are so similar. I didn't even... Okay, I gotta look at the letters. Okay.
Why do you keep addressing me as if I'm some sort of spokesperson for the reality of magic? You can't needle me into a defensive posture on the subject. I simply don't care.
You're not using magic. Just deal with...
Fine, you win. These are science wands. I'm a charlatan.
Okay, I didn't say that. I think you wear the role pretty well, which is something I can appreciate. There's a lot of showmanship that's put into coming off as a diabolical sort.
Thanks for the insinuation that I'm making an effort to project myself as a cartoon villain. What a compliment.
Well, fine. You don't have to behave villainous if you're bent up on acting against the grain your nobility or some such. I can play that role. It's not like I ever didn't get my girls dirty before. Gills. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? It's Gills. I thought he was talking about his magic wands for a second. I was like, what? What? Well,
Nobility. What are you talking about?
Well, aren't you?
No. What gave you that idea?
The way you... Okay, I had a misconclusion about that, so my fault. Obviously you've got rich blood, so maybe when you crash-landed you weren't recognized for it by whatever vehicle upholds the class structure in human society.
That's exactly what happened. You figured it out.
Must have been fucking brutal raising up a common blood when you knew you were better than everybody. It's probably got you all messed up inside, but maybe there's hope for you yet. See, I got a lot of experience being nobility, so I'll let you know if you got a shot in hell at cutting it pink scarf. Fake mage pink scarf, how does that sound?
You're a complete idiot.
See, this is good. I think this could be a good thing.
What?
This thing we've got going.
Oh, God.
You obviously hate me, and I think I've got it in me to get the dark propensities smouldering. And we're both obviously dangerous elites in nature. I think there's something there. I mean, look at how you even came into the world.
And how was that?
Killed a fucking fuck ton of marine life, accidental. Doing that's all I ever practically done. The ocean was my killing cauldron.
Accidentally? Or on purpose?
Why? See, you're good with fish puns too. I've got so many of those, you have no idea. I think there's a fate thing here. I mean, I don't mean to strike you as too forward such, but are you seeing where I'm going with this?
Oh, right. Alien romance. I forgot. Pass.
Look, I understand you don't understand that kind of thing in your culture. I get it. But maybe I could teach you to get it.
That's really sweet of you to offer.
Yeah, and in return, maybe you could teach me how to, bullshit magic like that.
You want to learn magic?
Yes, please teach me your secrets, witch.
Sure, let's begin. Consider this your first lesson in showmanship.
Caligula's aquarium's computer exploded. I see, so that's why the computer exploded. Gotcha. That answers one question. Aradia. Oh, we're just going to go in order, and now Aradia is going to explode. Don't tell me you explode Aradia. Don't do that.
What do you think you are doing? Just stop. Stop.
Okay, maybe you can explode it. No,
maybe if I say stop enough, something else will happen, instead of the thing that does. Hi. You aren't going to stop, are you? Do you want me to stop using magic, too? No, I don't care about that. It's your quest to tear your session apart. I know it's exciting, breaking stuff, and not worrying about it, but there are consequences to humoring your destructive impulses, and consequences to following. What they say.
Who?
You know who?
You sound so frustrated.
Like you know you can't change my mind. I presume your future footage of me has already verified this? I don't even need to watch your future actions to know this. The knowing is the same as the elusive feeling of sickness that's been with me for years. Probably since before I died, come to think of it. It was always a big setup. You died? Revived by a dream self, I take it? No, I never had one. Some sort of special case here. I just wish, back when I was behaving recklessly, I had someone to tell me to stop listening. Even if I ended up ignoring their advice, it would have been nice. What did they tell you? I was assured I would be saving my race, which is maybe still true, I don't know. But if it is, then it will be the punchline to the vast joke. Is that anything like the ultimate riddle? You really don't understand anything yet, do you? And yet you bug and fuss and meddle with things more dangerous than you can imagine.
I don't know what it is about that voice. You can maybe hear it. But the cat just came up to the edge of the bed and is staring at me and purring.
Do you like this voice?
Okay. I'm going to pause and deal with that. Okay, I let her out. But I guarantee in like 4 minutes, she's going to want to come back in. So we're going to have to deal with that. Why are we doing these weird close-up shots? I don't like them.
What do you do? What do you want with the source of the first Guardians? What good do you really think could come of it? Do you know about it? The sun? You can't possibly wield its energy or put it to a constructive use. That isn't exactly my plan. You won't find it either. It's impossible. How do you know that? Could you please share your information with me? No. You still haven't gathered that you're the problem. I'm through with consciously contributing to inevitable outcomes. Well, aren't you doing that regardless, right now? Obviously, but I'm just talking. Maybe the things I say will indirectly trigger your critical actions. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe if I behave in a manner so random, Paradox Space won't know how to handle it. Blah, bloop, blee, blah, yeah. Didn't see that one coming, did you, P-Space?
Random 413 to the 612. So 612, someone did explain this to me. 413 is the start date of the humans, like the actual comic, but the humans. And 612 was the start date for the trolls. So 413 is the human number and 612 is the troll number. So awesome.
Oh, look, and now I suddenly refuse to type zeros in my sentences. Isn't that crazy? Who thought that was even a possibility? B. Slick would never have imagined that little vestibule of probability was tucked somewhere in this huge glistening blow sack.
B. Slick? Not Spade Slick. Blade Slick? I don't know. It's probably something else.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Will you look at that? I just controlled the ribbits and did it deliberately. Oh, wow, I am sure you were just being facetious with that, but you have no idea how funny that is right now. You had no way of knowing that's a thing I do all the time, but with zeros. This is great. I think I'm on to something here. Maybe if I dig deep enough into my circuitry and reroute all of my reserve power through my quantum-based random number generator, I can produce behavior so completely off the wall that Paradox Space will have no choice but to change everything.
That's not... It's not a good plan.
You have circuitry? Maybe I will also rig my power source to the outcome of the function and just randomly blow myself up. That would be just really, really, really where ohms equals some number drawn quite at random from one of your absurd human hats. Modnar. Goodbye, Rose. Enjoy your rampant indiscretions. Talk to you later, assuming I haven't randomly blown myself up. Wait, don't go. You were actually interesting. You failed to randomly explode. Of course you were just venting about all of that. Why would you blow yourself up on account of that silly conversation? What rational reason could you possibly have to blow yourself up? Or explode from any cause for that matter, now or at any point in the near future? It makes no sense.
Well, Nepeta. I keep forgetting this is Nepeta and not Kanaya. They're both green, so it's... and I don't actually know the symbols, so it's a little hard.
Yes? Hey! Why, whatever could you want? What could it be? I'm completely confounded. Sorry to bother you again. Is what? Is he available? Who? What is the name of this mystery fellow you seek? Nah, you're just teasing me now. I feel bad about bugging you about it. But do you think you could perhaps spare your computer for just the most fleeting of moments? I miss Pounce a lot, and talking to him reminds me of her. Sorry for the hassle.
It's okay, I understand. I think I have a more permanent solution. I mean, permanent.
Yay!
Summon Mystery Fellow. Who? Oh, it's Jaspers. Oh, she wants to talk to Jasper. Okay. Jasper's right. You won't need it anymore. It served you well. You suppose there are a lot of things you've outgrown now that you think about it. What about John? Stop. Hi, Jaspers.
I mean, hi, Rose. Why not? Purr, purr, purr.
Jaspers, I'm releasing you now. You're free to go do as you please.
Really, Rose? If that's what you want, I'll go do that. Oh, Rose. Rose, did you get to do any of the things that are important to your quest that I said? Did you learn to play the rain, Rose?
Not yet, Jaspers. It's a little complicated, but I believe I've embarked on another quest, one which surpasses the scope of the objectives local to this planet.
Meow. What?
I'm saying there's something more important to accomplish now. Something more important than creating a universe.
Oh, that's okay, Rose. I wouldn't want you to feel obligated to do that. I think that winning this game and getting the prize is up to you and your friends. You get to decide whether or not you feel like it's right to do that, and what kind of prize you want to make. It's part of becoming who you're supposed to become, I think. But I really think you should consider going on the quest I said anyway.
Why?
Because it's not just an important thing to do to win the game. I don't know, I hope I'm not being too pushy, Rose. It's not my place and I'm just your cat. But the thing that made me how I am now seems to really want me to say this to you. Your quest is really important for you to do, not because that's how you get the prize, but because it's what you'll need to do for yourself.
I see. I promise I'll consider it seriously then.
Oh, good. I love you, Rose, and I always have, even when you were a little girl and I was an alive cat.
Thanks, Jaspers. That's nice to hear. It's hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure I felt the same way back then.
It was fun getting to be your cat again, Rose, even if it was just for a little while and also being a princess ghost. Bye, Rose.
See you, Jaspers. If you see my mother in the course of your travels, tell her I said hello.
Okay, I will do that.
Aw. Is this just a thing that's going to happen now? Okay. I want to split up with Jaspers. I mean, I guess Jaspers is just going nep at us, so we're still going to see him, but that was like the one Rose relationship that I was actually invested in. Alright. Chumps as far as the eye can see. They're lining up for the sick fires. Your gaping furnace is hungry for coal, and they're poised to get a good goddamn shoveling. Okay. I gotta keep track of the time here. There we go. Answer Gamzee. Wow, this is gonna be great. Alright, my pinkest of motherfucking star monkeys. Are you ready to get the horns you don't have? Confiscated all like the motherfucking honk-traband they are. Being all illicit as the vast joke itself. And then handed right back to you. What? Haha, see bro? This is how I roll. I supply the horns toward you, metaphorically speaking. See, like, that's the kind of troll metaphor. You're getting your horns all handed to you. If you peeps anatomically were such to be like that, I see. That's to, doing that to mean like you got motherfucking sassed out, as in trolled. But bro, when I tell that noise at you, I'm like doing a double metaphor all the way. Across Skya, there. Because my horns, I'm all about are these funny honk horns instead of head horns, like what does clowns use. And then I'm all to invite you to get a little motherfucking squeeze on. It'll be down, in, straight flat, board-sided miracle if you don't get scared shitty and clown cars. That's how we play the motherfucking game, honk honk. Oh god, that's right. You were the best troll, I remember now. Whoa! I was? Yeah, I mean, in the most ironic and hilarious ways possible. But that really shouldn't even need to be said. Shit! I must have got to not remembering this somehow. It was months ago for me. You did your bizarrely oblivious juggalo thing, then bitched and moaned at me for ruining your religion or some horse shit. Like, I guess a weird crisis in faith? I don't know. And then you kinda got over it, I guess. And we both proceeded to have one of the best rap-offs in the history of Paradox Space, remember? Ah, motherfuck, no, honk. I most surely would get my remember on for a bitch tits time ahead like that. My mind's not that sharp now, though. It's been ages since I had a good pie. Could be time shit. You might not have had the conversation yet. Dog, I don't know that I'm in a place to even contemplate for entertaining that kind of thing. Don't get time. I wasn't the dude of time. I was the motherfucking bard of fuck I forgot. Hey. Do you remember if you watched any videos from Earth that I might have sent you? No. Dude, I was telling you. You gotta check this out. Trust me, it'll lift your spirit. Shit'll all make sense to you finally. You'll finally figure out who you are and why you worship all these ridiculous clown bullshits. Oh man, that sounds amazing. I can see how I wouldn't be all kicking this wicked shit out of such kinds of opportunities. And also why your planet has Fago for some baffling reason. Actually, no, never mind. It doesn't explain that. That still makes no goddamn sense. But like, the thing you're looking for, your dark clownish salvation or whatever the fuck, your mirthful messiahs. Can't even type that without laughing my ass off. Anyway, the raid here, dude, check it out. Buh! This is just a music video. Yeah, I'm gonna assume so. From yeah, this is motherfucking blasphemy. Okay, engage hero mode. What? This is completely pointless. Also, he had spades in his eyes, so he hates juggalos, I guess. I don't know anything about those people. But oh well. Also, there's a cool sword. You should get that, Dave. But instead we're going to answer Equius. Okay. I'm attempting to determine what it is that ranks humans in their class structure. I'd assume the color of your blood would serve as the basis for placement in the hierarchy, as would be expected and natural. But I was mistaken. I was similarly in error believing the color of what your type corresponds with the color of your blood. The color of what you type. Okay. Does, bro. My blood's red. Well, obviously. I understand that now, but I'm not a fool. On Earth, class is sorted out by who can drop the most delirious flow. I see. So in other words, a sort of bloodletting ritual to assess whose pulse is steadiest and thus whose flow is the most strong. No, well, yeah. Verbal pulse, like rap battles. The kings of word tech ascend to godhood and look down on us patriarchally, like urban watermarks in the sky. It's like our religion, man. It's fucking serious business. It's like what our whole culture revolves around. Really? So your social echelons are dictated by the noble art form of the ancient slam poets, or the Earth equivalent. Yeah, well, used to be dictated till the rap-pocalypse happened. I still believe, though. In my heart, so long as it keeps thumping the righteous beat, subwoofing out devotion in every way, that he'll come, our savior. Was foretold he'd come after the meteor show up to drop it like it's hot. And he'd gather up the ashes of our civilization and lift it like it's heavy. Fuck, I'm turn up, my eye shades are gonna fry. Tearing up, my eye shades are gonna fry. I believe that this is probably nonsense. I've already been hornswoggled repeatedly by your comrades, who I quite reasonably mistook for your superiors in bloodline. Your race makes a habit of deception, and I will not tolerate it. You will stop. I command that all verbal misdirection and hoof-beast play will cease during my communications. Is that understood? Dish. Did I say something entertaining? If you're gonna spit that kind of bravado at me, I'm just saying, put it in rhyme. Let's see what you got, you Thule McSnoot hole. What? Okay. I tried to stay engaged with many aristocratic practices, but I am not much of a poet. Come on. My poems are private. Whatever, dude. Deprivatize them. If you're prepared to be particularly forceful about it, I may be suitably disgusted to comply. Just take whatever's in there. That bro rage lust you're feeling. Turn that bitch inside out like a broke-ass millionaire's pockets. Okay. Yes. Those are the sort of assertive statements which could get me flowing. Oh, God. All right. Weird, but all right. You sound wound up, but my gears are airtight. Steer clear of the seer and the night. If you're scared of unfair fights, you'll drop like the staircase impaired. Seeing them spareds A fair fucking rare sight for poor eyes like that millionaire whose pockets I mocked earlier. He's paradoxically me, but richer and surlier. Broke as his sword before his stock picks skyrocketed. Worth more than all the chests lockpicked and gold crock bricks and boon bucks I pickpocketed. Filling portfolios, with millions in milk I'm milking to pad out my pockets, more chock full than sad trolleyan villains clogging my block list, so thoughtful to populate my slate with propositions to copulate to a spade of hemoerotic hotpicks, which I posit you get shit of that nature in spades, as my shades got you locked in, spying a guy who's eyed more cocks and dicks than I got clocks and they got dicks. Just a thought. Let's mark a topic with less awfulness. If you'd use the excuse to be less culturally myopic, what are your views on abuse to the walking apocrypha? What? Would you choose, if duly cued, to put your bruising clop to a flock of naughty robotics? Wow, yes! Don't really understand that, but yeah! Hold that thought. I'm gonna pull this fucking sword out of the thing. Okay, he pulled the sword out of the thing. Perhaps it's that it's martial tactics that matter for status, unless you redact this. I'd hazard in practice that it's a glass of what's lactic that would impact this. Pragmatic to presume, a human metric for grandness, stands on fondness and honest, for wanton aplomb with strapping songsmithing, ripping sonnets of strongness. Yeah, still no clue what that shit means, but keep going. But perhaps, to divine class divides and unclassified swine is butchering time. Your fauna, I find, requires too little strength to savage and rhyme. I fear inferiors have monopolized my highest priorities. Let the shoe crude inferiors pursue nude superiorities. Review zoological peculiarities, great stalking enormities, flexing in unison, baying at moons with fraternal sororities. Holy shit, what? Great muscle beast tussle. Buxom in heft, with thunderous muscle, buttock to speck. What the fuck? Connect blows to discover how invincible pecs are, venture low to uncover his inimitable nectar. Oh god, okay, stop! Should song serve to placate one, and fortune holds he lactates some, strong hands tugging teat make great ambrosia collectors. Oh, Jesus! Maybe you're actually the worst troll. I'm thinking none of that was actually ironic. That was all pretty straight up, wasn't it? What do you mean? Are you ordering me to conceal my poems again? Never mind. God damn it. Fucking piece of shit sword. Won't goddamn budge. Probably useless anyway. It looks to be a legendary weapon. It's a legendary piece of shit. Giving up on treasure so easily. It strikes me as an artifact rooted in universal lore of nobility, as valuable an asset as strength is, and is as much as anyone with his wits is fond of being strong. Such weapons require finesse to operate, and surely in this case to retrieve it without damaging, hence your no doubt frustrating restraint. Okay, I'm kind of starting to wonder why you're bugging me now. You're fucking creepy, dude. Excessive force will shatter such weapons. We both know this from experience. What? That adult human who trained you and taught you to be the ways of being strong. Remember? You mean the guy who spent years beating my ass down with a puppet? Yeah, I remember. Yes, and now, being learned in the ways of strongness, you like myself are unfortunately limited in the weaponry you may wield. Ironically, the training which has ennobled you beyond others has made instruments of high blood brittle in your hands, hence the state of your favored weapon, hobbling your specibus. I know what this is like. Broken sword and broken bow, yeah. Man, I'm not that strong, okay? It's just because I broke a cheap-ass sword doesn't make me the fucking Hulk. Oh. What do you go around, breaking a bunch of swords too? No, bows. How the fuck you even wield a broken bow? Did you go around clubbing shit with the two halves? Yes, sometimes. What are you doing? What does it look like? Careful about succumbing to these sorts of destructive urges. Addiction is a powerful thing. So am I. Bow down before your new king, bitch. Legendary piece of shit. I think I need something to dry myself off with. Oh, God. Dry off. Nick Cage? Where did you get that?
It's from my personal collection.
It's got Vriska lipstick on it, so great. Take legendary piece of shit. You got a broken Kaledfulch? Answer to Rezi. Hey, nice. Dave, great news. I found a drawing tablet. Do you know what that means, Dave? Do you know what it means we can get? Please don't say this party started. Please don't say this party started. This party started. God, everything is about parties with you. Dave, there's nothing even close to being better than a party. Come on. Okay, let's see some fine art then. Why, it just so happens I have a fresh masterpiece for you, hot off the canvas, and onto your computer glasses, where it will sizzle your eyeballs. Tss. Feeling pretty cool and tired. I guess I will go to sleep arbitrarily here. Totally no reason to ever take my shades off ever. Oops, I don't use shout poles, I forgot. What? I am all but unresponsive to the most senseless of awesome girl drubbings. Zzz. It's okay, it's Dave's sprite. Huh? Shh, only dreams now. Okay, that. Is everybody shitty as all your other drawings? Shut up, I'm still sort of getting the hang of this thing. I'll get better. I like it though, you don't gotta improve. Art skills are overrated. Thanks, Dave. It's kinda weird though, what the hell's actually going on here? Does this mean something? Yes, it's a comic representation of the next leg of your wonderful journey. You know, the one that I'm helping you with every step of the way? Yeah, but why? I'd explain this to you, Dave. The cool kid has to be the best, and I have to make him the best. Alright, but, I mean, even if that makes sense, which it kind of doesn't. Carcat was saying how it was all a game and you're just flirting and stuff, and then we should quit it because he doesn't want you in my grill or me in yours or whatever. Oh, is that what he said? I wonder if he could reek of jealousy any more pungently. Well, yeah, that's what I thought too. And really, if we got no other reason to keep rolling with it, at least there's that one. Piss that guy off. Well, what do you think, Dave? Am I in your human grill? I'm not saying I know for sure, but it seems to me like my grill is your goddamn prison. You're practically incarcerated in that fucker, doing hard time on a bed of charcoal and lighter fluid, privy to what I flame broil from below. What I'm saying is you got a firm receipt to the brown side of my burger. How's that smell, by the way? Ugh. It smells like delicious burning animal. Yeah, I thought so. So, is that what's going on? What? Is this some sort of weird game involving flirtation and assassination or whatever? No, I don't know. Maybe. Sheesh. You and him are alike in some ways, really blunt and literal-minded, and quite frankly just a little bit tactless when it comes to managing the ladies. He always had to know exactly what the deal was, and exactly what my motivations were, and what everything meant, and blah blah blah. It takes the fun out of everything. That's pretty much the most insulting thing possible to say. I'm anything like that, raving gulf of shit. Well, okay, I'm sort of exaggerating, but really some similarities are there. It's just that your Luce's issues are cooler, less ridiculous, and, tragic. Issues? What are you talking about? Well, for instance, Carcat was always tormented by his past and future selves and their mistakes. Literally tormented by them in these absurd vacillating memos. It was ideal fuel for his self-loathing. He became obsessed with himself as an elusive adversary, rather than just being himself in the moment and realizing who he was supposed to be, and waking up. Wow, okay, does that have anything to do with me? Nothing in a literal sense, but I've observed you, Dave. You're always getting bailed out of jams, at first by your bro, and then by your own future selves. Even future Dave Sprite gets in on the act of showing up poor old present Dave. When does present Dave get to step out of the shadow of all these future Daves? When does he get to be the hero? That's what I want to know. I don't know, I guess when I become future me? That's exactly what Carcat used to say. It was always the answer. Fuck, who cares? Like I give a shit about being a hero, whatever that even means. I'm not seeing the problem here. Future me's awesome. He can bail me out if he wants. Yes, exactly. Because you are cool about your problem, instead of acting like a silly little pupa. But don't worry, one day you'll get to take your turn as a hero. And one day, you will take off those dumb glasses and let me get another sniff at your eyes. Not gonna happen. Come on, I only got one little whiff at them. When you weren't a tiny pink wiggler with arms and legs sitting in a crater on that sad horse you ate. Yeah, they were pretty. It's so selfish you keep them covered up. And this lame secrecy surrounding it is once again reminding me of a certain you-know-who. Hey, look at this change of subject going down. About this comic. Are you saying I'm about to fall asleep? Yes. Ugh. Why? I don't know. Maybe you're really tired. You drop suddenly and swiftly like an executed felon facing nappy justice. I don't feel tired. Could be Rose waking me up again, bonking me with yarn or some shit. No? Can you see my dreams? No. Too bad. Last time I promised Rose I'd take off my shades and look in the sky for some reason. You're gonna miss a hell of a show. Most awful cool kid. So I guess I have to summon Dave Sprite too. Yes. Why is that? Why do you think? To bail your stubborn, spectacled butt out of trouble again. Huh, okay. When you are asleep, soon a horde of very powerful monsters will emerge from the ruins to defend the treasure you have stolen. Or did you think you were going to waltz out of here with a cool legendary sword and face no consequences? Yeah, kinda. Didn't think this useless horseshit was boss-grade loot, to be honest. Well, it is. Now release Mr. Orange Creamsicle's stat and have dreams as sweet as he tastes. Okay, see ya. Hey, Dave Sprite. Hey, Dave. Sup? Hey. Did you get bigger suddenly? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, looks like you got Kledfulch. You found that pretty fast. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, I guess so. I think it's Welsh. What are Welsh things doing in this game? That's an awesome question. Fuck yeah, it is. Is this thing as pointless as I think it is, or do I need it for something? Tactically, yeah, it's a downgrade since it's what I use to make Khaled Scratch, which is obviously way better. Yeah, that's what I figured. Khaled Scratch cycles the sword through its own timeline to points when it's broken or non-broken or old or rusted or recently forged, etc. And your Snoop Snowcone sword's probably even better than that, so yeah, just, you got other options. Fuck it. I'll just power through the rest of the game with the sword. With Unreal Air as a mount fit for a true artifact knight. Yeah, goddamn JPEG hero right here. Did that shit ever land or what? Dude, it's long gone. Up in Skya now or something. Thrashing ill grinds on the clouds. Fuck. Top priority, make more. It's an order from your celestial fucking spirit guide. Yeah, you got it. So, why wasn't this legendary piece of shit in the Silodex you gave me? Did you just chuck it after you alchemized it? Should I just chuck it too? It got stolen by one of Hephaestus's minions. He's a denizen, right? Yeah, Lord of the Forge. Isn't he like a Greek god or Roman or something? What is a Greco-Roman shit doing in here? You know what? Never mind. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, he gets pissed off you broke it and wants it back. To do something important with it, though, not really sure what. He's a pretty ordinary dude. Kept raving about how he was waiting for the Forge to come, which he needs to complete his work. But in my timeline, the Forge would never come, so he was kind of extra pissed off. What's the Forge? Some volcano. Huh? You mean Jay's volcano? Yup. So you know this stuff because you're from the future or because you're a sprite? Both. There's all sorts of stuff I suddenly know about the game when I became this orange feathery asshole. So now you're like a wise feathery asshole. I'm fucking filthy with wisdom, it's sick. I mostly know about stuff about your personal quest. What used to be my quest, but I guess I gotta deal with not being the Alpha Dave no more. Yeah, I guess. It's all good. Anyway, that sword. It's important to getting your shit figured out. You were supposed to break it in order to get it out of the thing. Like another personal sort of mythological milestone you were supposed to clear. Really? Was there no other way to get it out? That's kind of stupid. Well, I don't know. Maybe if John was to try with his pure heart and shit, it would have popped out like a champagne cork and fucking hero confetti would have blasted him in the face. But we had to break it. Okay. There's a lot more I know about your quest, all tangled up in ridiculous riddles and bullshit enigmas, and maybe it's all a moot point anyway in this timeline, who knows, but I think I'll spare you all that crap because it's kind of boring, and you're gonna figure it out anyway. Yeah, sounds like something I'd do if I were you, which I am. So hey, apparently I'm about to fall asleep. Oh yeah, why? Rose beckoning you again? Yeah, probably. Anyway, monsters are gonna show up soon and try to eat my sleeping corpse. Yeah, they weren't too happy with my reckless Indiana Jones bullshit either. Yeah, so that's where you come in. Don't worry, I got your back, dude. Okay, guess I'll make myself comfortable then. When you wake up, I'll probably, get going. What do you mean? I'll just sorta, release myself. Go do my own thing. After this, I don't think you'll need me. Seems like you got the stable time loop thing figured out already, which means you're gonna be alright. Future yous will get you out of trouble if you're gonna live up to that responsibility of eventually becoming them. And by virtue of loop stability, it sort of means you can't technically fuck up anymore, but don't let that idea go to your head, it'll mess you up. Where are you gonna go? I don't know, fly around. Up away to the sun like a fucking piece of garbage. See if I can catch up with Bro, maybe. That elusive bastard. Oh yeah, where do you think he is? What happened to him in your timeline? Who knows? Completely lost track of him. In that timeline and this one, the dude is fucking inscrutable. We both know that. Yeah. Okay, good luck with that. Thanks, man. Nap time. Vriska does it? Okay, I guess she's trying to sabotage Terezi. But I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, we're going to end on Dave going to Betty bye. I feel like my Terezi voice lost something in this episode. I don't know why. But I'll try to fix it before the next one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, of course. I guess the sprites are just gonna go now? Like, we're just getting rid of them all. Other than John and Nana. Dave's sprite's just gonna leave. Jasper's sprite is already going. Jade doesn't even have a sprite yet. Like, what? I don't know. That's a little weird. I mean, maybe they're not relevant anymore, but still. I'm gonna miss Dave on Dave conversations. Yeah, bro, it was pretty sick. Yeah, good things can't last forever, bro. Here's a fun question. Alright, of the 4 kids' worlds, which one would you like the most? Or which one would you want the most? Don't spoil me on Jade's. I mean, it's probably going to be some sort of tropical thing on the island. I don't know. There's going to be a volcano, apparently. Definitely. But yeah, which of the 4 kids' worlds would you rather have as yours? Would you want heat and clockwork, light and rain? That's what Roses is, right? Or wind and... what is it? Wind and shade, I think? Loas, yes, wind and shade. Or Jade's, and why? I think, honestly, as much as I don't like excessive heat, I do think Dave's world has been the most good so far. You know, I would not want to be in Rose's world. The lights would murder me after a while. And John's world is just kind of gross. Like the oil everywhere and stuff. And it's dark and dreary. At least there is light in Dave's world. I mean, there's fireflies in John's world, but that's not really the same thing. But not too much light like Rose's world where it would kill me. Dave's world seems like the best place so far to find a good mixture of like habited areas, uninhabited areas, dark and light areas to like chill in or like be able to see where the fuck you're going. You know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.